Do not lean closer. Do not try to hear what it says. If your dog whispers in the dark, it is not your dog anymore. The words are not meant for ears. They are meant to open something else. Every family that listened is gone. Every voice that answered has not stopped. You think it's calling your name, but it's not calling you. It's calling through you. If you hear it tonight, leave. Do not listen. Leave before it learns your voice. This is an emergency message issued at 9:46 p.m. by the Department of Public Safety in coordination with County Animal Control, Regional Law Enforcement, and the State Emergency Network. Please remain calm. Please remain indoors. This message is not a test. For the past 6 hours, dispatchers have fielded an alarming number of calls describing the same phenomenon across multiple neighborhoods. At first, the reports sounded unrelated. People believed they were hearing faint voices in their homes at night. Some thought it was a draft moving through vents. Some suspected radios had been left on or neighbors speaking in hushed tones, but the pattern is now confirmed. Every caller eventually traced the sound to the same source. Their dog. The behavior does not begin with barking. It does not begin with growling or whining the ways an animal usually seeks attention. Instead, the dog sits perfectly still in the dark. It will often position itself near a hallway or just inside a bedroom doorway where the light does not quite reach. The owner notices its mouth is slightly open. The sound that emerges is faint, continuous, and unmistakably human. Whispering. At first it may resemble breathing, a low hiss of air through teeth. If you hear this, do not assume it is nothing. Witnesses who leaned closer reported hearing syllables, their names repeated softly, entire sentences in a voice. That was both their dogs and not their dogs. The cadence is unnatural. It does not pause for breath. It does not falter or stumble. It continues like a recording, played beneath the skin. Residents describe the whisper becoming clearer the longer they remain in the room. One man reported hearing his deceased brother's voice. A mother claimed the voice of her dog shifted mid-sentence into the exact tone of her youngest child. Another caller, before the line went dead, insisted the dog was speaking words that were not words at all, a language too old, too fast, too layered to follow. Do not answer it. Do not lean closer. Do not place your ear against its mouth. Those who did describe the sound moving inside them not merely heard, but felt a vibration spreading from ear to chest, pressing against the walls of the skull like an infection searching for a way in. In one confirmed case, a family of 5 listened to the dog whispering for less than 1 minute. The youngest child began repeating the words in perfect unison. The others tried to stop him, but his lips would not close. His jaw stretched wider than bone should allow. Witnesses say his voice no longer belonged to him. He spoke with the dog. He spoke for the dog. The physical changes follow. Quickly, fur along the dog's jaw begins to darken, then withdraw, exposing skin raw and slick with fluid. Teeth sharpen without breaking through gum. The voice lowers, splitting into layers first. 2, then 4, then so many voices stacked together that the air vibrates with a chorus no human ear can withstand. Those who stayed longer reported a distortion of the room itself, shadows bending in unnatural directions, lights flickering even where no electricity was present. Attempts to restrain or silence the dog have failed. Do not attempt to close its mouth. Do not attempt to bind or cover it. Witnesses who tried found their hands slick with blood, though no wound was visible. The whisper seeped through cloth, through tape, through the walls of the house itself. Do not attempt to record the event. Multiple families attempted to capture the sound with phones or digital recorders. Every device played back. Silence. But hours later, each family reported hearing the whisper again, this time coming from the playback itself, even with the phone powered down, even after the battery was removed. This is not disease. This is not behavior. Veterinary specialists, law enforcement, and emergency responders have entered affected homes and not returned. Dispatchers replaying the final recordings describe a pattern. First, static, then silence. then the faint murmur of their own names before the line disconnects. Understand that this phenomenon is spreading. The Department of Public Safety believes the event is not limited to a specific breed, age, or household. It is not confined to rural or urban areas. Any domestic dog may become an entry point, and once the whispering begins, containment is not possible. We repeat, if your dog whispers in the dark tonight, do not listen. Do not wait for the sound to end. Leave the room immediately. Leave the house if possible. Take your family and do not return until sunrise. Do not attempt to move the animal. Do not take it with you. The sound is not your dog. The shape is not your dog. What wears it now is speaking through it. We cannot emphasize enough, this is not a test. Reports confirm multiple fatalities, multiple disappearances in multiple households no longer responding. Emergency personnel are overwhelmed and unable to provide rescue. You are responsible for your own survival. Stay inside if your dog is unaffected. Remain quiet. Do not investigate noises. Do not call its name if you believe it is whispering. Do not let your children approach. The sound is not meant for them. It is meant for you. At this time, we cannot confirm how the phenomenon spreads. Some reports suggest it begins after contact with another affected household. Others suggest it requires no contact at all. One witness swore that the sound followed them even after abandoning their home, whispering from the tree line, whispering from the ditch beside the highway, whispering from inside the car, though no animal remained with them. If your dog begins to whisper, you must understand you will want to listen. The cadence is designed for you. It will sound like comfort, like someone you miss, like someone you trust. It will speak with your own voice if you let it. And once you answer, it does not stop. It will not stop until your mouth is open, until your throat strains with the sound that is not yours. This concludes the emergency message. Stay inside, stay silent, survive the night.